Sometimes a child grows up in a house where the Quran is recited, where Salah is prayed on time, where halal and haram are clearly defined, but something is missing, something invisible but powerful. They don't feel safe asking questions, they don't feel loved when they make a mistake, and slowly, Islam doesn't feel like a light, it feels like a burden. That's the parenting mistake almost no one talks about. Using fear to control instead of love to build. The words might sound religious. Fear Allah. Jahannam is waiting. Don't you care what Allah thinks? But what the child here is, Allah doesn't love you when you mess up. You have to be perfect to be accepted. Your mistakes make you less worthy. And that's not Islam. That's not the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, way. That's not the Allah who said, my mercy has encompassed everything. We often think the opposite of love is hate, but in parenting, the opposite of love is fear without compassion. It creates a distance. It turns Islam into pressure, and that pressure builds quietly over the year until one day the child is old enough to choose, and they choose distance, not because they hate the religion, but because of how it was presented to them. The tone, the fear, the lack of space to grow. They were never taught to love Allah first, only to fear disappointing Him. But how can a child trust someone they are only afraid of? Fear has its place in faith, but love must come first. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, didn't raise companions through fear. He raised them through gentleness, mercy, and deep emotional connection. He corrected mistakes, but always from a place of care, not shame. When the young man came asking permission to commit zina, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, didn't shoot or punish. He spoke to his heart. He appealed to empathy. He made him feel seen, not condemned. And that's why hearts change. That's why people didn't just follow rules, they loved the one who gave them. So why do some parents think harshness will produce righteousness? Why do they quote the rules but never the mercy behind them? Children are not born with taqwa. It's something nourished, watered, and taught over time. They will make mistakes, they will question, but the biggest test isn't them, it's you. How will you respond when your child sins? With rage, with cold silence, or with wisdom, patience, and faith? Righteousness isn't born from fear, it's born from love, repeated over years. When a child knows, my parents loved Allah and they loved me too, that's when Islam enters the heart. Some parents raise children who obey, but deep down they are spiritually empty. They follow rules out of fear, not faith. They pray because they are told to, not because their heart longs for it. That's what happens when Islam is taught as pressure, not as peace. The goal isn't to raise a child who is afraid of you, it's to raise one who fears losing their connection with Allah. That starts with the way you speak to them, the way you correct them, the way you react when they fall short. Children don't need perfection, they need guidance soaked in mercy. They need to feel safe bringing their questions to you. They need to know they can admit mistakes without being humiliated. That's how you protect their iman, not just their behavior. Because when Islam becomes a home they feel safe in, not a prison they fear. That's when it lives in their hearts, even when you are not around. Many Muslim parents fear the world pulling their children away from Islam. But the real danger is when the child never felt Islam inside them to begin with. It starts at home, not outside. When Salah becomes a rush, not a conversation with Allah. When Quran becomes punishment, not healing. When every correction is harsh but love is silent. Children notice everything. They learn more from how you treat them than what you say to them. If they only hear Islam in your anger, they will never feel Islam in their heart. But if they see it in your mercy, in your patience, in your forgiveness, they will understand Islam is beauty. They will return to it even when they fall. Because they won't just remember the rules, they will remember the love. Even if mistakes were made, Even if the home was once filled with more anger than affection, it's never too late. Hearts can be softened with love, just like dry land is softened by rain. Start with one hug, one apology, one night where you sit together and say, let's read one ayah, just one. Allah doesn't expect perfection, but He loves those who try again. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, didn't win hearts through rules, but through mercy. So be merciful, be present, and above all, be an example. Because the worst mistake is not failing as a parent, it's failing to connect your child's heart to Allah. Let your love be the bridge to that connection. Let your home be the place their faith feels safest. Ya Allah, make us parents who guide with compassion. Put love in our words, mercy in our hearts, and light in our homes. Let our children see Islam in how we treat them, not just in what we tell them. And when we leave this world, let our children's iman be a part of our sadqa jariyah. Ameen.